Yo, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to take a look at a gentleman called Troy Nasdaq. We're going to take a look at the signals that were sent throughout the month of April. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. So before we continue, I just want to let you know everything that I am about to discuss is based off my own personal opinion, and they should not be taken as financial advice, recommendation, or a guidance. You should still be making and doing your own research before deciding to purchase the signals at the end of the day. So let's get straight into it, right? So according to the Instagram over here, we can see there he's an entrepreneur, an SMC mentor, 5 years of trading experience, no investments, ride or die, which is good. And then we got a little bit of a life here, you know, the Golf 7 is always there and the Gucci's, but no blue screens over here, and that's about it. So before we get to the signals, I just want to thank today's sponsor once again, which is Equinis. So if you are looking for a broker that allows you to trade on weekends, got low spreads, fast withdrawals, that also is basically free to open up an account. They're also the only broker that gives you a scholarship to study at UCT, and they allow you to backtest even over weekends in a live market, and you can also trade on weekends as well. I will leave a link in the comment section and the description box below for you guys to go and check them out as well. Now I'm going to take you guys through the signals for April, but we're going to scroll through March, right? The idea is to do April, but I want to show you guys what happened in March just by skimming through it. And then obviously, you know, because this group started on the March 10th, he basically moved it over. And this is basically what had happened throughout that period, right? Killed, wonderful day. And then this was the signals that was sent from that time. But we are going to review April because we're doing in the month of April, right? So I do want to say that this is probably one of those signal groups where one trade could basically change your entire life, kind of thing, your entire outlook about the signal group at the end of the day as well. So there's a couple of things I do want to speak about, right? Things that I picked up, and I hope that you know that Troy Nasdaq is open to take constructive criticism, because it's one thing that South Africans in particular, not all of them, but most of them do lack, is that they can't take constructive criticism, right? Which is why I'm probably going to pivot once again from the way I do these reviews at the end of the day. But that is something that we're going to speak about on another day. So here we go. So signal update, stay tuned. And there you got a chart setup, which is a SMC concept. USJPY looking for sells, and then sell USD JPY, right? So he basically anticipated this market to go and hit that high, that previous high. And I know with the SMC they call it a different language, right? Yeah, they call it a point of interest, basically with the point in where they're looking to sell at the end of the day. But we're gonna go straight over to USD JPY, and we're gonna see exactly how this trade had played out. This USD JPY, yeah. Let me just open this objective 3 over here, remove text, there we go. So this was the signal that was sent over here, and the trade has gone into some profit for the lateral part, as you can see over there. And this was the low of that signal, and you will see, according to the update that was made there, nice profits at 8:34 p.m. The trade was basically trading at that was sitting somewhere here, right? Still in the profits. Now, there wasn't any indication to say that they need to close the signal, so I'm not going to say that the signal was closed or it was not closed. But it would be good to see that, you know, an indication to tell people, hey, you need to close the signal now. But again, if you closed it, then you would have made some good profits. If not, then unfortunately there was a pullback in the market as well. Now, there's a couple of things that I do look at when I do evaluate these signals, is the structure of the signals, and obviously the updates that I've seen in between as we go through them as well. So we're going to go over the next one that was sent on April the 2nd. Now, this was a sell on the Dow Jones, and we're going to go over to that one over here. This one was sent, this one was sent on April the 2nd, and this is basically the one that was sent here. Now, this is where things started to change a little bit, right? Sorry, April the 2nd. Is it April the 2nd? Yeah. April the 2nd. I made it April the 10:45. Yeah, 10:45. I had it wrong. April the 2nd, which was, yeah, 10:45. My bad, guys. Nobody's perfect. Wow! That should be there. Okay, now with this signal over here, you can see there, stop loss was open and the take profit was open here as well. Now, it's always good to indicate a stop loss. I know a lot of people don't like to trade with stop losses and to trade with TPs, but I do think, you know, it's good to have a stop loss and it's good to have a TP, not a TP that much, but just a stop loss, because it allows you to protect the capital of the consumer who is following your signals. Maybe you're good at managing your own trades, but at the end of the day, the consumer might be a new beginner trader who's looking to take these trades at the end of the day as well. So there, I have fixed it now. This trade actually went beautiful in the blues, but again, TP open, SL open, and there's cruising very nice, which is basically the update from there, which was another update there. We're slowly moving to the point of interest. Now, here was a point of interest that was sent, right? This, according to me, looks like a buy. Now, I might be wrong, and you know, through my years of experience, I might be able, but this looks to me like a buy. The confusing part comes when there was a sell sent for the Nasdaq, right? Now, we're going to go and look at the sell, which was sent on April the 3rd over here, right? April the 3rd. Now, this was the sell that was sent over here, this one here. So if you looked at the setup that was sent, that point of interest was somewhere there at the bottom, right? The sell was sent there, and you can see the sell Nasdaq barcode, you know, the barcodes, SL open, TP open. Again, I'm just not going to say anything, but on my own personal opinion, you guys already know how I feel about these TP opens and SL opens. And then he says killed, right? But I don't understand though, because why the signal was a sell, the setup was a buy, and then the buy got killed.
Brother, what's that?
But the signal was wrong and the setup was right, but the signal was sent for the, you know, I don't know, maybe he meant buy and he sent sell. I don't know. If it was a mistake, then I guess that this would have been a buy. But in any case, we are going to continue. The next signal on the 8th of April was another sell on the Nasdaq, which we are going to take a look at as well, which was this one here, right? So again, we had no stop loss or take profit. This market basically, some of these trades, they have it, some don't, especially if you look at it in this way, right there, then that stop loss would have hit, right? If you look at it there, that stop loss would have hit between 1 p.m, which was there, then that stop would have hit there already, right? But you can see they're cruising nice profits on the Dow Jones, right? There you can see, which was basically this move over here that the market has moved to the downside. Then we went up again. Now, again, if you followed the chart, you know, the stop would have hit. But if you've just followed the signal, then you would have still been in the trade there as well. Never allowing wing trades to close with a loss. Okay, cool. So what is this? This is German theory, right? Next one was another sell on the Nasdaq, and this one was sent on 8:44 April the 11th, right? So we're gonna go April the 11th, which is this one. Now this was a beautiful trade, right? And I like to give credit where credit's due, right? This is a beautiful 9.68%, almost a 10%. Now, if you've probably traded prop firm accounts, you'd know that you need 8% and 5% to pass, right? 8% for phase 1 and another 5% for phase 2. So this was one of those beautiful trades. Even if you basically closed it there, you would have still made 8.59%, right? So this for me was a very, very big highlight in terms of you know, the signals that were sent. But let's continue, and then still holding with profit. Then he says exit now, which was basically at that point where I've basically said now there. That is still a lot. 8.56% is a lot, you know, like for me. So that was a massive success on there. The next was another sell on the Nasdaq, which was this one, I believe, over here. Now that was on April the 22nd. at 12.21, which you can see over here, just after 12.15, and that trade also gone down into some profits, and the stop loss was open and the TP is open once again. And yeah, this is killed. Now I don't know, okay, so it would have killed if according to the signal, but again, if you follow the chart, but we're not going to say that they followed the chart, right? So this was basically there, right? There you can see boom, boom in that I don't even know. NAS 100, 441. Where's 441? Yeah, you can see. Right, here was that update on the trade. I think this trade was taken a little bit lower, but here was that 441 update right there, which you can see over here. 441 was that low that we got over there, right? Then it says killed, stay tuned, I'm looking for sells. Then on the 23rd of April, there was another sell on the Dow Jones, right? And we're gonna go there. 23rd, was it a sell? No, sorry, it was a buy. And this was a clean buy, right? This buy was about 3.58%, if not more. The trade was closed earlier by him. He says that I've exited with small profit. The price might shoot down. Now, the idea was 100% correct, especially if you're trading SMC or ICT concepts, because you would always expect the market to fill in that, I don't know what they call that stuff over there, but that's what it is. 23rd of April, there was a sell on the Nasdaq that we're gonna go and take a look at here very quickly, right? Where's this? Yeah. Okay, this sell was on the 23rd, and this stop did it because there was a stop loss, right? So only then can we say that the stop loss had hit. There you can see stop loss hit. Stay tuned. There was a buy limit. The order never got filled and it got deleted. There you can say please delete the order. And then on the 1st of May there was another signal sent. But that's basically the results for April. Overall, I would say not bad at all. I do think that, you know, he's got a lot of potential. I just do think that trading with stop losses is very important, and that is why I say that I'm going to completely just pivot what I do, because I do think that we could potentially just look for people who can actually trade, as opposed to paying money for people who can't trade. Not saying he can't trade, I'm just saying that in the future. Yes guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about this. Overall, I'm very satisfied with it. I'm happy with it. TP open, SL open. I will never be a big fan of it, but we can't take away of the overall results produced. But we're all different. You might have a different outlook on it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for your time. And as always, cheers for years.